This is our podcast song. It isn't very long.
Tequila!
Tequila! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Tequila! You just went for it, the whole thing.
I did, but I actually skipped a chunk of it. I was
Okay,
like,
cool.
oh shit, I'm stuck in this and it's too long.
I was right there with you the whole time. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Christina. Thanks everybody for tuning into Laughing with Gingers.
The podcast where two feisty redheads with loud laughs share crazy stories, play games, and spread silliness and joy.
That beautiful orangish red this week voice that you hear is my partner in crime on the Laughing with Gingers podcast, Christina Curry.
All right. Well, Sarah Elephant, my co-host on Laughing with Gingers, is like a phoenix rising from the ashes kind of hair color. And it's amazing and it's wonderful. It almost doesn't even seem real. And I freaking love it.
It's also got like a lot of weird volume right now. It's like very excited about life.
Yeah, it is like it's ready to party. It's like, where's the tequila shot? Yeah, your hair is here for it.
Oh yeah. My hair is large and in charge today and on fire. Speaking of tequila,
Yep.
we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo.
Woo! Which is, strangely a very American of a Mexican holiday.
Yes, that is a great way of describing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've as we Americanize a lot of things, and this is one of them. But
yes. If we can get a good drinking holiday from somebody else's culture, we are always here for it in America. That is one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah, extract any semblance of drinking from like whatever holiday it is, and then make it all about drinking.
Yep. It doesn't even have to involve drinking in the other culture.
It doesn't. And usually it isn't, but we make it about that.
Yep. That's how we roll. So, what did you bring this week?
Okay, so I brought the history of tequila, and it's sort of, a history all the way through to modern nowadays times. I don't know why I said it like that.
I love it. You want to know what I brought?
Yeah, I am super curious. I have no idea.
I brought Cinco de Mayo facts or Shit Sara Made Up.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, my eyes are already watering. I'm gonna not kill it. I don't know enough about the history of Cinco de Mayo.
It's not just the history. It is some of it's current.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'm excited. We are without Liz today, so we have to keep our own track of our own points. I know. Oh my God. Let me, maybe I should do it. I never do it. Let me do it. I'll do it. Let me find an envelope to jot down notes on.
Envelopes are my favorite things to write on.
I know, me too. I don't know why.
I think it might be because they're so like fluffy.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
It's consistent like poof in there, it's like multiple pieces of paper, but they're all even underneath. So it's like writing in a notebook, but instead
it's
an
just
envelope.
Solid, like ready for notes. It's just like blank white space. And it's just like, yeah, write on me. I'm here for it.
Yes, that is absolutely accurate.
All right, so I'm gonna keep tabs on my
love it.
Envelope here.
I'm not sure if I trust you.
Trust me. I'll be honest. I swear.
I don't know if I trust you to pay attention to your points.
I'll forget like 2 questions in, but I'll try not to. I'll give it my best shot, but it's very distracting.
Oh my gosh. All right. Do you wanna
Okay.
go first or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, let's kick it off with the Aztecs. First of all, actually, I do have a question. Do you like tequila, Sarah?
I do. There are certain types of I like mezcal,
Mhm.
a lot. Like,
Mhm.
I can drink that just a nice little, sipping. I'm a big fan of sipping tequilas.
Mhm.
But, of course, I love, like, margaritas or,
Mhm.
um I don't make them for myself, I will be honest. If it requires multiple things and it's not an Aperol spritz, then I do not have the recipe memorized, and we don't in my house, of course, Philippe makes his own simple syrup.
Yeah, of course. He goes in the backyard, grabs a sugar cane, extracts sugar from it, however that's done. I don't know, I haven't done a sugar cane deep dive.
Grab some
Ah.
agave.
Yep, mhm, homemade agave from his agave plant. Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Oh my goodness. Okay,
So,
you're up.
I'm heading to 2,000 years ago when 1000 BC to 200 AD is sort of the first tequila-ish. It wasn't what we know tequila as today, but what they did was ferment the I'm gonna butcher this word, pulque? Probably, that's probably right. It's the sap from the agave plant, and it was like this milky sap or whatever, and so that's what they fermented in order and then, drink it or whatever, ceremonies or to get drunk or whatever. And the only reason they know that is because they've seen writings on like, rock, petroglyphs. Is that the right term for that?
Sure.
Yeah. Petroglyphs, which by the way, it sounds really cool to be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna go look at some petroglyphs that are like 2,000 years old." And I've seen it in several different places out camping and stuff. And it sounds really cool, but they're all like usually it's really hard to see what's happening and what's going on. So it's less cool than like what it sounds like it's gonna be. Although I did go to
Yeah.
one that was pretty like you had to stand on this like overlook and then look in a magnifying glass or spyglass or whatever microscope. I don't know. That's not right,
Huh.
and you could see them from far away, and those were cool because nobody had ever touched them for a very long time. But anyway, so they saw the petroglyphs and how they made it, and that's like a drink that they would drink. So that was the
Hmm.
first
Wow.
tequila-ish beverage, and we'll go to the 1700s to 1800s in a minute. But first, I want to try and answer your game of shit you made up or actual Cinco de Mayo facts.
Okay, first of all, I feel like we're on a gingery school bus, magic school bus. Um,
Ooh, I like
in your
that.
in your time travel story, I'm not sure if it has like a wig on it or if it's just orange or red.
Oh.
I'm unclear about which one I'm actually picturing.
Yeah. I say just like a fucking bright orange, just like, hello, I'm here. I am not a yellow school bus. I am an orange magical history bus. Hop
And
in,
we
all
are
you
headed
gingers.
Let's go gingers. We're headed to the 1700s for some tequila.
Yeah, they might murder us. Were gingers okay back then? I don't know.
Oh my god. I don't know. We should do an episode on gingers through history.
Yeah, like, did we get murdered in the 1700s and then, like, we're, in the 1800s okay? I don't know.
I don't know. Were we considered witches at some point? I feel like we were. I feel
I
like
feel
you
like we
told me that.
were. Mhm, mhm. I feel
I
like I
don't
read
know.
that.
I feel like it was on an episode, but I'm not positive. Maybe it was I wonder if it was a Halloween episode. You did do one on witch facts
I feel like
or
I
Wiccan.
did, and I feel like we were murdered or
Yeah, I feel like
revered.
that
I
too.
don't know.
I don't know. I'm revered here, so,
There you
you
go.
know. Yeah. I've got my own little snoring party behind me with Cluzo,
Mhm,
my
mhm.
dog. He's just singing the song of his people about my praises. Um, okay, so is this a fact or shit Sarah made up? Banks and offices are closed on Cinco de Mayo in Mexico.
Ooh. Did you make that up? Bancos, I'm pretty sure is what they call them in Mexico.
Bonkos.
Oh, okay.
Close, close.
Damn it.
You were very close.
I'm gonna say that's true. Damn it. Do they even close their banks for any holidays in Mexico? I don't know.
Sundays.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm
Point for
guessing any
Sarah.
religious-based holiday, they close there.
Christmas,
Yeah, not on
Easter.
Thanksgiving.
No. No, they don't. Not on Thanksgiving.
They're not serving pavo.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they can. It's
Mhm.
just it's an American holiday.
Mhm.
Well,
Mhm.
unless Americans have ruined parts of Mexico, which is something we like to do.
Yeah.
And moving right along. Is this a fact or shit Sarah made up? In Omaha, Nebraska, they crown a Miss Cinco de Mayo yearly.
Oh, Nebraska. I feel like that's true.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. Oh, God.
For the record, I think she's still keeping score. Just for any of you out there, I can see her making tally marks or,
Mhm. Mhm.
drawing rainbows. I have no idea, but something on
Mhm.
her envelope. All right,
Hang
I'll give you
on,
one
what
more.
does that title come with? Like, what happens for the person that gets, like, crowned?
I mean, I would hope guacamole and tequila.
Yeah,
Like that,
yum.
if that's not what you're getting, then I feel like why even bother getting out of bed that day?
What's the point? What's the
What's the
point?
point?
Oh god, I
Yeah,
love guac.
I know, me too.
I love it when they
Runner up
prepare
gets
it at the
salsa.
table. Yeah. And queso. Mm.
Runner up gets queso, and then third place gets salsa.
Yeah, although I've had some real, like, solid salsas, like the
Oh, yeah.
kind that taste smoky because they roasted the things and
Yeah,
did
or it's
some
just like
fancy
they
stuff.
picked the peppers and the chiles at, like, the
Oh,
right
yeah,
time, and it's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
like,
Mhm.
perfection.
Mhm, mhm. Yum.
Um, okay, is it fact or shit Sarah made up? Traditional food like tacos and mole poblanos are served
Mm.
on Cinco de Mayo.
I mean, yes, and year round. I love a good mole. I'm gonna say that is accurate. It's true.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
that you are correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Woo!
You're doing
Mm.
pretty well. You're 2 and 1.
Okay, okay. Strong start,
Is that
but we know from history this could go very south very quickly.
I think it's worse when the further you get without having any wrong.
Mhm.
That for me is when it starts to get stressful.
Oh, yeah,
Because 'Cause I'm
remember
like,
I had that, like, streak where I was getting every single one of them
"Yep,
right, and then the very last one I got wrong, and that just hurt so much worse than if I had gotten, like, 3 wrong sprinkled throughout.
I really thought you were gonna get it right too." I don't wanna tell anyone which one because it's a spoiler, but it is a very good episode, and it
Oh.
is from last season.
Oh my god, yeah, I don't wanna give away the episode, but god, it just murders you at the end when I miss it. Ugh,
And
so
this
many
was
regrets.
something Christina knew nothing about. Like, it's not like, she's familiar with tacos and
Uh-uh.
mole poblanos.
Yeah.
Where this was like, if I was quizzing her on, I don't know, what do you not know something about Ethiopian cuisine?
Yeah, definitely don't.
Okay, we have a lot of Ethiopian cuisine in the DC area.
I like it, but I'm not familiar with it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that quiz you gave me, literally, I was guessing every single one of
Every
them.
single one, and then you got the last one wrong. It killed me. It
God, it
just
was
about killed me.
I wanted to cry. So sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, do you wanna hear
Cluzo's
about,
up and
oh, what?
he's up and waddling around. He's so stressed out for you.
Oh god, he's like, "I remember that moment for you." Let's move away from that.
Yes. Moving right along, let's take another shot at tequila.
Woo! All right, modern tequila is born in the 1700s. Okay,
Da-
two I know, exciting news. I actually don't really like tequila.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like okay with a margarita. I'll like, have one, but then I'm like done with it. And I don't even like the blended kind. I don't like the fake sugary stuff that goes in it. It's got to be like straight like real
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm not like a big tequila person. But anyway, so we've got two major families that were the pioneers in the world of tequila. So the first, everyone's going to recognize this name, Cuervo family. They started to distill it in 1758, then became the popular Jose Cuervo brand that kicked in 1795, which we all know, and it's been a leader in the industry ever since. Like they're like the Coca-Cola of sodas, you know? So
Mhm.
the other family that produced the liquor was the oh gosh, how do you say it? Sauza? Sauza? Did I say that right?
I
Sauza. It's like the second biggest brand, but I don't actually know
yeah,
how to pronounce it. Yeah,
I've
right?
never thought about it
How to
before,
pronounce
but
it, right?
when you spelled it, I could picture it. I
Yeah.
can't picture the label.
They're like the Pepsi in the soda world. um
We all understand this, and it's really funny.
So they started in 1873. So they're like a little less than 100 years behind Cuervo, whatever. But there's an intense rivalry. God, I cannot say that word ever. Uh,
Rivalry?
rivalry.
It's okay, Christina. You're perfect in, like, 99.8% of the ways. So, like,
Yeah.
if you get an answer wrong here or there or can't pronounce a word every once in a while, then
Yeah. Yeah. It
we got
happens
you.
very frequently. But so there's, an intense whatever between the two families. And throughout the centuries, it's really like produced these myths and legends and like tall tales of their like, spouts and sabotage and all that fun stuff, which maybe I should have gone down that road and that rabbit
I
hole.
I feel like let's save that one for next Cinco de Mayo. Just make
Mhm.
yourself a little note on that envelope.
Yep. Because this envelope is gonna stick around for a year. I know I love family rivalries. Maybe I
Oh my
shouldn't talk about it since I can't say the word. But I love all that stuff, like like the Italy,
Hatfields and the McCoys.
yes. And I'm
You did the
thinking of
Hatfields and McCoys.
that's true. And in Italy, we have I can't even remember what those families are called in this moment, but something with an M. I mean,
Oh,
there's
you
some
mean in Romeo and Juliet?
no, 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 but that one too. No, there's like a real live, like the two families against each other for centuries, and they're killing each other and back and forth and
It's a real
backstabbing.
thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing. I heard all about it when I was like hanging out in Italy. And we
On
were
a random Tuesday?
yeah, Wednesday actually. It might have been a Wednesday. I was there on vacation, and you're
I
vacationing on a
mean,
Wednesday.
yeah, airport time.
Airport time. Vacation is totally airport time. Oh my god, I have to wear my airport time tank top. I'm going to be flying next month I think and to San Francisco and I got to wear my airport time t-shirt or tank
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
Like it's just
agreed.
funny. It's just plain funny. And I
I
got
f it
comments when I did it the last
plain
time.
funny. Plain
Plain
funny.
funny. But
Go you. Bum bum bum.
That's great. All right, all
Oh
right.
my
Quiz
god.
me, quiz me.
All right. The uh okay. Is it fact or shit Sarah made up? Mexican Independence Day and Cinco de Mayo are one and the same.
Yes, that's true.
Er,
Damn it. I was thinking in my head, if I'm wrong, I'm going to look like an idiot.
but it's what everybody thinks. So it's actually the anniversary of a battle that was won.
With
Not
like
and I
The French invasion.
yes.
Okay. I feel like I've redeemed myself a little.
Yes. Also, I did this homework, like, when were we supposed to record 2 weeks ago or something? So I don't
Something.
I should have written down the name of the battle, but I cannot remember it.
Hmm. That's okay. I'm sure
Yeah.
someone out there knows and can tell us.
Yes, that's true. Or we could Google it if we well,
Or
yeah,
make
where's
something
producer
up.
Liz?
I
Where's
know we
producer
need
Liz when you
producer
need her?
Liz. God, our
Ugh,
Googler.
and she is of Mexican descent
Oh
too,
my
so
God,
she
she probably
probably
would
would
just know
actually
it.
know.
Why isn't she here? This is like perfect episode for her.
Where
Oh my God. And she likes tequila. She actually had me try a tequila at her house from Mexico. And it was very tasty. I'm going to say that. It was not that bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a
maybe
big
I have refined tequila tastes.
next time you come here, maybe we can open some sipping tequila.
Okay, perfect. I love
Um,
it.
yeah, it'll be Sarah approved and also Philippe approved, so you know it's good.
Yeah, perfect. Love it.
That's the real seal of excellence. Alapin approved.
Does Clue like it though?
Probably. You know that he eats wine corks. It's one of his favorite things to do is steal my wine corks or bourbon corks. Any sort of cork, like it's his favorite to just mouth it and like destroy it but never eat any of it. Luckily. But he used to like steal them if you dropped it on the floor. Oh my god. Yeah. So I'm sure he would enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. Is it a fact or shit Sarah made up? In Denver, Colorado, Cinco de Mayo is a 2-day long celebration.
Oh my God, Denver. Wow, you crazy. I mean, it feels like a party town and like, you know, youthful and energetic. I'm going to say that's true.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, totally guessed on that one.
I'm
I love
counting.
it.
So I have missed one. I don't know if you got it.
I've been keeping track. I'm on top of it.
Okay. What's the score?
I have 3, you have 2.
Okay, that's what I just have, but I've asked it 6 questions.
Um
Oh no, I haven't. I
Oh,
miscounted. Never
okay,
mind.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
I was like, wow, I really did miss one then.
Ah,
I thought I was so on top of it.
I know, and I was like, I'm on top of it too. Do 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 do. Okay, do you want one more and then we can take a break or how many facts do you have left?
I got dos mas.
All right. All right. Okay, so I'll give you uno más and then we go to break. Is it a fact or shit Sarah made up? Cinco de Mayo refers to wait. Oh my god.
Oh my God, what?
Sorry. I feel like I should switch this now that you just saw my reaction. Again, I did my homework like 2 weeks ago, so I didn't even realize that I did this to myself. See Oh god.
Oh no.
Cinco de Mayo refers to the action of filling a sink with mayonnaise.
That is shit Sarah made up. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I started reading it and I was like, "What the fuck
It's shit you made up.
It's shit I made up. Oh my god, and on that note, we will be right back with more mischievous Cinco de Mayo behavior on Laughing with Gingers. Stay tuned. And we are back on Laughing with Gingers. I, of course, am your co-host, Sarah Alapin, and I'm here with Christina Curry.
An orange little tiny cute hat.
It's a
You
sombrero.
surprised me. A
I
miniature
forgot I had
sombrero.
it. So this weekend I tortured Cluzo a little bit with it and put it on his head. He looked very
Oh,
cute.
so
Um,
cute.
but it ended up downstairs because I, of course, had to then show Philippe.
How cute he was. It matches your hair so good.
I think I'm just gonna start wearing it around.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. Oh, man. I have a miniature cowboy hat, but I don't have a miniature sombrero. I'm missing out on life.
I mean, I feel like between the two of us, then we have a large demographic covered.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, and I have a tiny baseball hat too, like a baseball cap.
I mean, I feel like we could do a baseball episode. So,
Okay, I have to
mhm.
keep my tiny hats in mind for the future.
Yes. And I do have red hair, but now I'm wearing something, well, orange on my head anyway.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I meant to surprise you at the top of the episode, but I
That's okay.
forgot.
Now is a great time.
All right. Do you want some more quizzy questionies?
Yeah, a sink with full of mayo.
A sink
I'm
full of
never
mayo.
gonna look at Cinco de Mayo the same again.
I can't believe I did that to myself.
Oh
I like
God.
completely forgot that I had done it. Like I didn't, it wasn't even like in my brain at all that it had happened.
Oh my God, I love it. Okay, yeah, I'm
So
ready.
funny.
I'm ready.
Okay. Um, there's been an uptick in celebrating Cinco de Mayo in the US because margaritas are delicious.
Mm, true.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yay! I mean, they are delicious.
It's true. It's true. When they're done well, they're done well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it fact or shit Sarah made up? Millions of avocados are consumed on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh God, yes. That has to be true.
Ding, ding, ding.
Is it like the day that more avocados are consumed than any other day?
I feel like that's probably true.
Yeah, it probably is true.
At least
Ugh.
in the US. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
would think.
Here's what's
Um,
great about living in SoCal is avocado trees are like a thing here. And I have
yeah.
several friends who have them, and fresh avocados from a tree are so good, and they fruit a ton too. So whoever has a tree is just like, oh God, trying to get rid of them because there's so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yum, they're so
My
good.
stomach just growled.
Oh
Oh boy.
God.
Okay, give me some Christina tequila facts.
All right, so now we're heading into 1936 into margaritas and when it was invented and all that fun stuff. So, as was the case with rye whiskey from Canada during Prohibition, tequila also found a home among American, trying to break the law of the Prohibition law. So, unable to get their hands on much beyond, second rate whiskey and bathtub gin, drinkers in the US
Ugh.
began I know, sounds so gross. Like, so gross. I'm not that desperate.
Yeah, I don't need a drink that bad.
I know. So drinkers began to take advantage of Mexico's sweet agave nectar, not to mention the more than 100 bars in Tijuana that were plentiful with drinks and easy to access. So I'm sure the Mexican, California, Texas borders and wherever they border just were like super busy during that time. So by the time that 1936 rolled around, it was once again legal to drink in the States, and going to Mexico for a good time was no longer a requisite. But a newspaper man named James Graham and his wife took a trip to Tijuana, where they wound up in one of the surviving bars run by an Irishman called Madden, who was known around the area for his tequila daisy. That's like a drink name, like it's capital T, capital D. Though Madden admitted that the creation of the drink was a lucky mistake, it became one of the most celebrated in the US. So margarita is actually Spanish for daisy. So that's why the like margarita is associated with tequila, and also tequila
Ah,
daisy from the Irishman. Yeah. Yeah. So daisy in Spanish is margarita, which I had no idea.
huh.
Like, how do we not know that?
I guess Margaret means Daisy too then?
I guess. And I never thought to like figure out what the word margarita. I just thought it just meant the drink, but it's an
Well,
actual
it's
word.
like essentially Little Margaret.
Well, it also means daisy.
Yeah, but names mean something, like Sarah means princess. What does Christina mean?
Okay, so Christina, when I've looked it up, sometimes borders around like the whole um religious like thing of like Christian and like spiritual blah blah blah. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
as far as I got. I'd love
Hmm.
to learn more. So if
I
anyone
mean,
knows
it's
what Christina means, I'm open to it.
where is Liz when you need her?
I know, Liz, Google my name. Oh God.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I have 3 left. Do you wanna give
Cool.
me your final, or do you want me to give you 1, and then I can give you my last 2? What is your
Why don't you do two? I do one, and then you do one.
Oh, choosing option C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being a rebel.
Is it fact or shit Sarah made up? More people celebrate Cinco de Mayo in the US than in Mexico, according to Trip Savvy.
Oh God, probably more in the US. I'm gonna say that's true.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes. I'm
Yes,
telling you.
we love a good drinking day.
I
Any
know.
excuse to day drink, you
Mm-hmm.
know, it's
We're
a
there for it.
yeah. If it can be airport time outside of the airport, then we're here for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, fact or shit Sarah made up. In San Francisco, they banned lucha libre fighting in the Mission District.
Oh my God, why would they ban that? That makes no sense. I think that's shit you made up.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You are
Lucha
killing this game.
Libre. Oh my goodness. I love some Lucha Libre.
There's a big Cinco de Mayo thing there, evidently. I forget the exact details, but in the Mission District, they do a bunch of Lucha Libre is Mexican wrestling for anyone
So
out there
fun.
who
And they all wear masks, so you don't know who they are. So
Yeah.
fun.
Well, and they really protect their identities. So,
Mhm.
there are like basically like your like fighter avatar, like they don't ever let you know who that is outside of it. So it's just a totally different persona.
I freaking love it. Love it, love it,
Yeah,
love it.
I'm here for it.
Okay, so in 1974, the move to take ownership of the term tequila by the Mexican government was declared as intellectual property. So it's sort of like how champagne in the Champagne region of France is like you can't call a sparkling wine champagne. Like that's just
Yeah.
not,
Well, you can, but it's not legally. And I mean, you can if you're just like an American, which we all do that.
Yeah, but, like, if you produced a bottle of sparkling wine and called it a champagne, yeah, like, it's
It's not legal.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So, the same thing is, like, around tequila, so it made it necessary for tequila to be made and aged in certain areas of Mexico. It also made it illegal for other countries to produce their own and sell it as a tequila. There is an actual Tequila Regulatory Council of Mexico, or TRCM, and they were added to create this like additional security and quality check to help promote and preserve the culture around tequila, which I think is pretty cool. Like, don't dilute the tequila.
Yeah. I love it. I
Yeah, I
love
think
it.
it's really cool. Like, own it and like get out of it what you should. Go Mexico.
Yeah, that's why when I answered, I was like, "I love a good mezcal," and I was like, "That isn't what she asked."
Yeah, I know, but that's
I
okay.
don't know if mezcal is considered a tequila. It is because it's from a different region.
I bet
I
you
would
it's
assume
not.
it's not.
Yeah, I bet you it's not. Mhm. That's
Yeah, I
so
mean, it's
interesting.
yeah.
It's like
It's like
me
a
saying, "Do you like champagne?" And you're like, I like prosecco."
yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or like this is me being so like ridiculous, but I love a good Bordeaux. And you saying I love a, nice Chablis,
Yeah, you
which are
sound
two
so
different.
fancy right now. I don't even know. You gotta tip your hat a little. There you go. Only fancy people tip their hats.
In my tiny fascinator sombrero.
Oh, God. Oh, that was funny. Oui, oui,
Oh boy.
oui.
Ooh. Okay, so you ready
Mhm.
for the last one?
I am.
Is it a fact or shit Sarah made up? In Washington, D.C., a running of the Chihuahuas is held
Oh my.
on Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I want that to be true, and I wanna see pictures and video. Is it true? Oh my god, how
Ding, ding,
cute.
ding.
It's true? That exists? Oh my god, I gotta go to YouTube, like, instantly
Yes.
after this.
So the Chihuahuas, which is a breed, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm pretty sure most people do, but just in
Oh,
case, a breed
so
that originated in
cute.
Mexico. They race and it's just for fun. Cinco de Mayo may be celebrated on the 5th of May, but I give it a 10 out of 10 on for fun.
Oh my god, I love that they do that. I gotta look it up. So cute. Can you imagine their tiny little legs? Oh my god, I can't. So cute.
I mean, you could actually come to it, you realize.
That would be really fun. I
It,
am very afraid to own an actual chihuahua because I feel like,
they
oh god, I'd step on it, you know?
Oh, that's yeah. I am afraid that I would not be able to control its temper.
Oh, that too. They do have a temper.
Yeah,
They're very talkative.
they are historically the meanest dogs.
Yeah, but they're so darn tiny and cute.
They're so cute, and that doesn't mean that all of them are mean. They just if they were a big dog, they would that would be the one that has all the lawsuits against it.
Oh
All
my
dogs are
god.
good dogs. So, this is like on a scale of like,
Mhm.
13 out of 10. They're
Mhm. Mhm,
they're
mhm.
11
Yeah.
maybe out of 10.
They're an 11 temper.
Well, that too.
Crank
But
it
I
up
love
to
them.
11. I know, I just feel like they're so tiny, I would step on them and, like, murder it, and I would feel
They also
terrible.
are cold all the time, so
I
I
know,
feel like
poor
I would just,
babies.
like, worry about it, like, "Oh, shoot, I forgot its sweater," and then I
Listen, maybe I was a chihuahua in another life because I am always cold.
And you're loud, you're
And I'm
so
loud.
loud.
But I don't have a temper.
Not all of them do.
That's true, that's true. But I do shiver sometimes when I'm cold, so I get them. I feel for them with that
I
coldness.
know, I would feel so bad if it started shivering, I can't take on that responsibility for something that gets that cold.
No. Listen, Bowie, my girlfriend's dog is a big dog, a mixed breed of a whole bunch of stuff, and she's big, right? She gets cold very easily. I wonder if she actually was found on the streets of Mexico as a little pup
Oh.
and was brought to a SoCal, rescue center. And so I'm wondering if she was just, used to Mexico warmth and a little bit of a cold breeze when we're camping, and she starts to shiver because she gets cold very quickly.
Aw.
It's so sad seeing this big dog shaking.
Oh, that makes me feel so bad for
I know,
her.
I know. And she's scared of fire, like the fire pit, so she won't go near the fire, but she's like
Oh, no.
shivering. I know, bless her heart. We have a bunch of sweaters and jackets for her, so
Well, that's good. She
yeah,
may need a tiny sombrero. I'm
definitely.
just throwing my hat in the ring on that.
It's like a perfect size for her little cute head. Okay, so I won. Let's just throw that out there.
Good job.
Thank you.
Cheers to you. How many
Woo!
shots do you get?
9 shots, you get 2. Is that how that works? I don't know.
I think so. I think so. Maybe I get 2 chasers and you get 9 shots.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, if I took 9 shots of tequila, I could not stand upright. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be okay. I would not be okay.
It would have to be over the course of like 12 hours for me.
Yeah, yeah. Another reason why I don't like tequila is the few times that I got way too hammered on it, somehow I ended up on the floor of my kitchen eating, like, one time it was jasmine rice that my friend had in her fridge. It was her kitchen, and pot stickers, and I was just, like, eating rice and pot stickers and crying my eyes out for no reason.
What?
I had no yeah. I was like, I know tequila's a spirit lifter, like, it's like, what is it? It's like, it's supposed to make you happy, like, it's a mood booster or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like the party, like,
Yeah.
liquor, right? But it makes me depressed if I have too much of it, and I have no idea why. It's like it works opposite of me, and I don't know, maybe it's because 'cause I'm a redhead? I don't know.
Cr-
But I
crying
start
into
crying.
food. Crying into food is one of the worst things.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, one Taco Tuesday, I stumbled home. I don't even remember how I got home, but, like, I woke up, you could clearly see I'd been crying. Like, the mascara streaks were down my cheeks,
Oh, God.
and I, like, somehow took my socks and pants off and passed out on the couch. It was not a cool moment for me at all. I was like, wow, that's maybe I should, like, lay off the margaritas on the
Oh,
Taco
my God.
Tuesday. Yeah. I was like, what happened? Like, the socks were at the door, the pants made it past the kitchen, and then
Were they
yeah.
inside out?
They were, I feel like one leg was inside out, one leg
Yeah.
wasn't, you know?
Yep.
And this
Yep.
was like Taco Tuesday sort of day drinking. Like, I woke up at like 8:30 at night having done like a Taco Tuesday. Yeah, it was with like streaks of tears down my
Oh,
face. It was terrible. It was very terrible.
no.
Mhm. With no pants on. No bottoms. It was shirt cocking. Or shirt boxing. That's what me and my friends call it when girls wear shirts and no pants. It's shirt boxing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, yeah. So that happened. It wasn't
Oh,
even a
my
Cinco de
God.
Mayo.
Oh, my God. I can't handle it.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah,
Oh, my God.
embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Oh, man. All
Oh,
right. Well,
no.
hey, on that note, you guys, thanks for joining us on Laughing with Ginger, Cinco de Mayo hour.
Did it. Thanks for joining us on our silly little podcast.
Follow us on Instagram at Laughing with Gingers, and we'll post, stories from today or whatever. Sometimes we will. Maybe Sarah
We
needs to
try.
post her little hat for Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should snap a picture and post it on Cinco de Mayo.
I may need to also put it back on Cluzo, my French bulldog, and take a picture of that. We can do
Yes,
a
you
which
absolutely should.
we can compete for who's cuter.
Yes.
Um,
Which one's
I
the
think
cuter
he'll
ginger?
win. I think he'll win.
He
He is a
always
ginger.
wins. He always
He
wins.
always wins. Gosh, he's singing the song of his people again. Um, you can send us funny stories or ideas for episodes or just general fun through our Instagram at Laughing with Gingers.
And get access to premium content, including ad-free episodes, swag, special events, access to us, and more, starting at just $3. Check us out at patreon.com/laughingwithgingers.
And we have merch. You can get your very own We're on Airport Time, or I'm on Airport Time, or everyone's on
Woo!
Airport Time.
The whole world is on airport time.
Woo! You can get the muscle tank that both Christina and I have, or sweatshirts, stickers. I think Christina has a sticker of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff. So you can swing on over to laughingwithgingers.com to check that out too.
Cool. And tune in to Laughing with Gingers next week for some more good times. Bye.
Bye.